Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from 6th group with me Hamidah Putri Hardini and my partner Mayada Fitri Santika. We are from class 40 BIC. In this video, we will explain about derivation. Okay, let's do the material.
Derivation is a morphological process that produces a new lexeme. Because producing a new lexeme means that it is different from the previous lexeme, so that if it is associated with the previous lexeme, it can be said to be a relationship between different lexemes. Derivation are the first not determined by grammatical factors. The second, change the meaning. The third, change part of speech. For example, perform, performance, performer. Word classes and conversion. The first, derivation. 1. Word class change. 2. Produce new lexeme. Example. 1. She stated that it would rain. 2. Her statement that it would rain. 2. She knew that it would rain. 2. Her knowledge that it would rain. The second, conversion or zero derivation. 1. There is no affixation process but the word class change. Example. 1. They hope that it would rain. 2. They hope that it would rain. 2. They fear that it would rain. 2. They fear that it would rain. Derivation affixes. In English, derivation affixes can change several word classes from one word class to another, such as adverb derived from adjective, nouns derived from nouns, nouns derived from members of other word classes. Adverb derived from adjective. Some introductory treatment of English grammar talk or all adverb and in or li. It is not always, for example, hard, fast, seldom, never, everywhere, today, yesterday.
Okay, we are entering slide 5. In the derivation process that involves affixes in English, noun can be derived from other nouns. For example, affixation in the form of suffix let, at, and ea, where this form is added to the noun to produce another noun that has slightly different meaning from the previous noun. Its suffix include is small x. The suffix is let, at, and ea, for example in the word droplet, cigarette, and doggy, which comes from the noun drop plus the suffix let becomes droplet, which then produces a different meaning. And female x with the suffix s and ina, for example the word waitress, princess, and heroine, which come from the noun waiter plus the suffix es, becomes waiters, which then produce a different meaning. And inhabit of x with the suffix er and en, for the example Londoner, Texan, Glaswegian, which come from the noun London plus the suffix er, becomes Londoner, which then produce a different meaning. And instead of being an x with the suffix ship and hood, for example in the word ladyship and motherhood, which come from the noun lady plus the suffix ship, becomes ladyship, which then produce a different meaning. And the last, default of expert on x with the suffix is and ian, for example in the word Marxist and historian, which become from the noun Marx plus the suffix is, becomes Marxist, which then produce a different meaning. Furthermore, Nouns can also be derived from members of other word classes. For example, nouns derived from adjective and from verb are extremely numerous. Some suffixes used to derive nouns from adjective, for example, by adding the suffix it, for example, in the word purity, equality, and sensitivity. In English, the suffix ness can also be used to change an adjective into a noun. For example, in the word goodness, tallness, and sensitiveness. And the last, there is the suffix ism, as in the word radicalism and conversatism. Then some affixation in the form of suffixes can also be added with verb to produce nouns. The first is suffix ang and eng. If you add a verb, it will be produced noun, like in the word performance, ignorance, reference, and conference. Then the suffix al is add a verb that can be noun, for example, refusal. Then the suffix er, for example, as the word painter, singer, organizer, and suffix ation in the word demonstration, commission, organization, and the last is men. Suffix s is in the word is announcement, commitment, and development. Then, in the last slide, it explains the derivation that occur due to the stressing, consonant, and vocal factor when the word is spoken. The first is change in the position of the stress, for example, noun, permit, and transfer, alongside verb permit, transfer. And the second, change in the final consonant, for example, noun, believe, prove, defense, alongside verb believe, prove, defend. And the third, change in a vowel, for example, noun, song, sit, alongside verb is sing and sit. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.